Hey guys, welcome to Skipfusion Box, 30 minutes high impact. So here we go, lots of sweat today. Let's start with your warm up, double bounce, just to begin with. So high impact class today, lots of energy, lots of sweat. Only do this class if you know you've got the skills in terms of the jump rope skills and some of the basic boxing skills. So hopefully you've done the pre-classes of the 10 and the 20 minutes and you've worked your way up progressively. Obviously the name of the game is to prepare you to do the masterclass, which is on the website, so that we're building you up progressively and safely, okay? So nice and steady, listen to the rope, make sure it touches the floor. Also, as usual guys, make sure you've got your water handy. Don't wait for me to stop. I'm hydrated anyhow, but I know that I've got water there if I need it, okay? Okay, so keep jogging on the spot. Jump rope down. Okay, forward rotations to start. Big forward circles. Warming up your body, preparing it for what we're about to do. Obviously, with it being Skipfusion Box, we do utilize the arms a lot. So we do need to make sure that we're warm from top to bottom, okay? Big circles. Sucking in the oxygen. Muscles need oxygen. Make sure you breathe. Just warming up the engine before we start to push ourselves, okay? Make sure you suck in your core. It's another 10 more seconds for me. Okay, guys, grab your jump rope. We're going to go straight into single bounce. Keep on the move. Okay, single bounce. Decent pace. If you want to take this minute as still a cool down, as a warm up minute, then just use the double bounce. But I'm used to doing this, so I'm quite comfortable with doing the single bounce. Others of you might want to build up more progressively and do the double bounce. But if you're fit and you're conditioned, follow me. Obviously, if you go wrong with jump rope skills, I think as a general rule, if you go wrong more than 5 times in a minute, you need to practice a bit more, okay? Okay, jump rope down for me. Put this on the edge so I don't go wrong. Right, backwards circles, guys. Again, suck in the core. It's really important to make sure you warm up. We say it lots of times, but if you just go straight into it when you're cold, or you've been sitting around, or even if you're not used to exercise, the chances of you picking up a niggle or an injury are that much higher. So that's why we always do a warm-up. Also prepares you mentally and physically for what you're about to do, okay? Just 10 more seconds for me. Okay, so starting to warm up a bit now. Into your double bounce. So there's a lot of coordination involved with jump rope and also with this particular style of Skipfusion, the Skipfusion Box, because you're engaging the mind, the brain rather, coordination, hand and eye coordination. Switch it to single bounce. So you're going to see I'm going to be a sweaty mess at the end of it because I'm working hard. It's a warm day today, it's about 30 degrees outside. As I'm sure you can appreciate in the studio, it's pretty warm. But like I said, as long as you've got water close by, it's fine. Okay, so if you jog on the spot, one arm forwards, one arm backwards. That's the coordination you're looking for, one forward, one backwards. Take it on the jog movement, just so what it looks like, side profile. When you've done that for about 30 seconds, I'm going to ask you to switch. Okay, switch for me. You'll notice Michelle didn't do this in her warm-up because she told me she finds it tricky. So she took it out of the routine and decided to do her own thing. 15 seconds to go. And that is quite a nice warm-up. Okay, so we're going to set up for the jab. Remember guys, I'm left-handed if you look at me. So from here into your jab, on the move. I jab, I move out the way. So because I'm doing high impact, I'm going to use the space just a little bit more, but you can see I'm not actually using much space at all. Breathe out as you punch. Keep your legs loaded, especially the back leg, to accelerate. And I move out the way. You'll probably notice that when I'm boxing, I tend to move my head a little bit more. That comes with a little bit more practice. But if you look at the subscription videos and you follow the Skipfusion box sort of subscription, we do talk you through that, okay? But at the moment, just focus on moving. So Michelle tends to stay on the spot for the low impact. I tend to travel a bit more. I'm a bit busier doing my shadow boxing. Stab that toe in. Okay, switch it to a double. 1, 2. Let me show you side on. There's my target. 1, 2. And I move out the way. It's all about small angle changes. Look at the shoulder or the arm that's working. It always points towards my target. In this case, the imaginary target. Shadow boxing. 1, 2. Look at my feet. They're equidistant. I never cross my legs, or you shouldn't. And by teaching you to do it this way, we're engaging your brain and we're distracting you, which means time flies by. So before you know it, you're almost done. So it's fast. 1, 2. Always coming back to your jawline. Okay, grab your jump rope. Deep breath, single bounce. So massive calorie burner, Skipfusion box. Massive stress busting benefits. Very popular workout, this one, because people find it fun to hit things or to shadow box. So what we've done is we've added a bit more skill so that you're not just throwing your arm up there for the sake of it. There's a bit more purpose and precision and skill to performing the moves that we're giving you, okay? So try and pay attention to that and try and get as close to the technique as possible, and you'll benefit from it. Okay, take it back down to double bounce. Good opportunity to catch your breath. Okay, take it back up to single bounce. Of course, just because I'm giving you the high impact option, there's nothing stopping you from switching to lower impact. The only thing I would say is if you find you have to dip out from high impact, which is what I'm doing here, to your lower impact option, if you have to do that several times, I would suggest that you're not ready. So I'd like you to go back to the pre-workouts of 10 and 20 minutes until you master it. Otherwise, you're kind of kidding yourself, really, because you're not hitting your target. Okay, 10 minutes and I'm baking. Alrighty, switch it to your jab. Lots of energy now, guys. Make use of the space. So think of a target in front of you, jab it. Move. Keep busy. When you punch, straight back to your jawline, quick. It's all about little angle changes, transitioning your body weight forwards, and then moving it back so that you've got the ability to move backwards. If you're a small guy or a small person, imagine your target's above you, punch up. Don't come up because you'll be off balance. You see the difference in my legs? It all comes from my legs. Okay, switch it to your cross punch. Under a loaded force, execute. Notice that when I do my cross punch, I sit back. I'm not off balance. I'm not here. I sit back. Comes through the ankle, knee, hip, out through the shoulder. There, power. Breathing out when you punch adds a bit more power. It's the same principle as lifting weights. If you guys are gym goers and you're used to weight training, you exhale on exertion. One more. Okay, back to your single bounce, guys. Here we go. Speed. Working it. One of the great things about being fit and conditioned is you learn to enjoy your body. It becomes second nature. I fully appreciate some of you will be not enjoying this at this moment, but don't give up. Stick with it. And as you get fitter, you'll start to reap the rewards and you'll be able to speak and you won't feel like you're dying. So yeah, you've got to practice, guys, and trust me, it will come, but only if you're consistent. Keep the speed coming. Alternate to box to skip, side to side. So it's probably about now you'll be thinking, I just can't sustain the speed that I'm doing by copying me. And that's why you can always alternate or switch to double bounce. And if you look at a lot of our skills, whether it's jump rope skills or boxing skills or step skills or whatever, there's a lower impact option. So you can't say that we haven't prepared you or given you enough options. 20 seconds, guys. Okay, jump rope down, pull up nice and tidy, into your double jab, 1, 2. Double jab, you push the person back, 1, 2, then you retreat. You can also do it from an angle, going side to side, 1, 2. A bit more skill there, 1, 2, or you can do it on the spot. High impact, I'm on the move. Just changing the angles. So you can see why jump rope is an important exercise for boxers, not just in terms of cardiovascular conditioning, but balance. Look at my feet. I'm always on my toes. I'm not flat-footed. That's what jump rope encourages. Balance and coordination. Explode. Don't just chuck the arm out so it's limp. It's power. We're going to show you how to do this with pad work in the next class. jab, cross. Make sure you side on. Boom, boom. 1, 2. As soon as you execute the punch, move backwards or move to the side. 1, 2, move to the side. I'm out of range. 1, 2. Drives me nuts when you see people just on the spot, not actually moving their body. 1, 2. Notice how my hands are up all the time. It's fast, yeah? 1, 2. 20 seconds, stick with it. Over halfway through the workout now. One more. Grab your jump rope, keep on the move. Okay, boxer skip. Speed. If you listen to the rope, it helps you get the timing. These things don't just necessarily click straight away. It's a bit like when you learn to drive a car. There's lots of different things that have to come together at the same time. And before you've been driving for about 3 or 4 years, it becomes second nature, doesn't it? It's the same with jump rope. Okay, switch to a cross skip. Good little skill, this one, guys. Can you do it without messing up? Yes, I can, because I practice. Make sure you cross at the bottom. Working. Back into it. Doesn't matter if you go wrong, just so long as it's not 5 times. Okay, well done. Whew, I'm breathing now. Okay, jab cross. 1, 2. Suck it in. This is when you're going to feel like quitting or slowing down. Don't. Keep pushing yourself. You don't just get to a higher level by cruising. If you want to be average, you don't have to put a huge amount of effort in. That's why so many people are average. Push yourself. Train yourself mentally and physically. Keeping your hands up all the time. Don't get lazy. One more. Switch it to a cross punch. Load. Move out of the way. How is it possible to sweat this much without using any equipment? The answer is good old-fashioned basic exercise. No bells, no whistles, no bikes, no treadmills, no expensive equipment. That is what Skipfusion is all about. Anyone can do it, unless you fail the attitude test and you don't even try. If you don't want to try, this is not for you. If you want to get fitter, I promise you, this is a workout that's going to do it. Keep on the move. Grab your jump rope, guys. Okay, jumping jacks. Remember on this one, don't take your legs too far to the side. Speed. Push yourself. If you're saying, shut up, I can't go any faster, guess what? You're not ready. Take it back. Crosses. Keep it going. Okay, boxer skip. Left to right, right to left. Should be feeling good, but tired. Switch to single bounce. Now you're working. Come on, be part of the top 1%. Push yourself to be better. This is why I love fitness. You've got to work at it. Otherwise, if you don't, you'll lose it, or you won't get to the next level. Money can't buy you that. Only dedication, determination, and commitment. Jab. Right, let's run through all of these different punches. Think about technique. Think about breathing. Think about loading your back leg. Transitioning, spring it back. Okay, double jab for me. So you jab, you move out of the way. You might move backwards, move out of the way. As a general rule, once you make 2 or 3 steps, change directions. Otherwise, if you're in a ring, you're going to touch the ropes, right? That's why sparring and footwork's so important. Switch it to a cross jump, guys. Load it. Power. This is your big boy punch or big girl punch. Under a loaded force. Power. Move. Keep your hands up. Right, now stick with me. A few more minutes to go. Cross. Okay, jab cross, last one. Ba-bum, 1, 2. Move, stay side on. 1, 2. 1, 2, move your head. Move your shoulders. Move your legs. So much has to come together, and you know what? It's not going to come to you straight away. Watch, practice, look on YouTube, look at the subscription service for Skipfusion, look at our website. It's all there for you, all right? Okay, alternate knee here. On a single bounce. This is like a break. Side profile. 90 degrees in terms of your knee lift. Suck in your core. Bring your shoulders back. I'm going to show you how to do this with the rope as well. That's the point. Every jump rope trick without the rope is also a jump rope trick, and vice versa. That's why you can do this at home, you can do it in a hotel room, you can do it in the garden, and we're going to show you how to do that, right? Okay, grab your jump rope. Keep on the move. So close now. Single bounce to start with. Use the knee. 90 degrees. I think that's the temperature in this room. Now you know why it's so important to be hydrated. Okay, jump rope down. You can do this with the jump rope. I just want to show you everything that I say to you and Michelle as well. You can do all of this without a jump rope. Okay guys, jog it off. Whew. That is a challenging workout. And if you manage that, and you didn't go wrong too many times, spot on. Just bringing that heart rate down, okay? Just march it off, keep your legs moving. The problem you've got is if you just stop after working hard, all the oxygen which has been diverted to your working muscles, it just stagnates and it stays there. It's called blood pooling. That's why people feel dizzy, it's why they can pass out, especially older people. But to be honest, I've seen it happen to lots of people in lots of exercise classes, not mine, over the years. Right guys, let's go into your stretches. In theory, 45 seconds to a minute, okay? Let's start with your calf stretch. Make sure you push your heel down so your foot is flat. My feet are parallel. Interlink your fingers, reach up at the same time. Deep breath. Always a good idea to have a bite to eat, just something small, sort of within anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour. Switch legs for me. Imagine you're hugging a big ball. Reach out in front so you're stretching those shoulders. Again, check my back leg out. I push down through the heel of my foot. Good. From here, guys, suck in your core, hold onto your wrist or interlink your fingers. Reach up. Stretching the muscles which have worked really hard. Okay, just find a space. If you need to hold on to something, you can, just in terms of balance. Make sure your supporting knee, the one that you're stood on, is slightly bent. You don't want to lock your knee. And you should get a good stretch in your quadriceps and your quad muscles, the ones on the front of your leg. Let me just show you from a different angle, side on. Again, you don't have to hold on. I'm a little bit wobbly, I've been working hard there, and it's really hot in here. Think about your deportment, your posture, shoulders back, but don't lock your supporting knee. Okay. 45 seconds to a minute. Right, guys, Skipfusion step. That was high impact. So not even Skipfusion step, Skipfusion box. High impact. Remember to do the 10, the 20 and the 30-minute classes. Try and get through low impact and high impact. And if you've mastered that, you're ready to try the one that's on the website, okay? So look out for the next class. We're going to use a bit of pad work. Well done. Skipfusion box.